Good day, folks. I thought to make a little video at home about this. The current big story in the media is this backpacker who was lost and found. German backpacker girl lost and found after 12 days after she had been to Caroon Hill. Now, Caroon Hill is an area in WA which I passed recently within the last 12 months on my video Aussie Odyssey Part 8, and this girl apparently drove her Mitsubishi Delica van into an area called Caroon Hill Reserve. There are no roads into the area. There's very few tracks that I'm even aware of, and I came down from Paynes Fine to Beacon, the town of Beacon, and I think it's a few months ago anyway now, subsequent. Anyway, I wrote this little thing. It says, whilst the survival of Carolina Wilga in the remote WA outback is a great media story, there remains a number of questions which I believe need answering before we all go off half-cocked on a frenzy of adulation for her. Firstly, the reporting of the story by the media has been very unbalanced since she was found wandering around the bush after being missing for 12 days. I've yet to find someone in the mainstream media who has seen fit to ask some probing questions about how or why she managed to be out there where her vehicle was found. Young people these days tend to rely greatly on technology to get directions instead of learning to read a good old-fashioned map. These maps can be downloaded to use offline when the internet coverage is poor or non-existent. Some in the media have mentioned the lack of coverage of telecommunications, but held back from asking if that was what she was using to get her directions. Google Maps and virtually all of the navigation devices on the market, and you know that I use two of them, couldn't find a way to drive to the spot. I checked it the other day and said, take me from the town of Beacon to Caroon Hill. They couldn't find a way to get me there, right? So how did she get there? Although Caroon Hill is allegedly a nature reserve, there are no recognised roads within it. Every road skirts around it except for Bimiji Road, which crosses the western side of the area, and that was the road upon which she was found. The owner of Bimiji actually came across her, apparently. Right? All other roads go around the perimeter, and these can be seen quite clearly on Google Earth. So somehow an inexperienced 26-year-old German girl manages to pilot her second-hand Mitsubishi Delica van through the wilderness and then crashes it by driving down one of those rocky hills out there. Her van contained all the necessaries to sustain life, yet she elected to walk away and leave it. Luckily, the owner of Bimiji happens across her 30 k's actually from a vehicle, barefoot but still in remarkably good condition. Now we, the gullible public, we're going to be treated to pictures posted by her on the social media pages, surrounded by gifts and presents given to her by all her good wishes, well-wishers. She's issued a statement thanking everyone involved in a rescue, but I think she has many more important questions to answer. No doubt one of the media channels will sign her up for an exclusive interview and pay her handsomely for it, and we, the taxpayer, will foot the bill for the costs associated with the search and also probably the hospital stay that she's enjoying right now. I've been in the vicinity of the area where she was lost, and as I said to you, I put a video up there. Anyone that wants to go and have a look and see what the road conditions were like, and this was probably less than a year ago. Now I've said here, as experienced as I am travelling in the Australian outback, I would never have ventured into that area alone. Was it ignorance on her part? Or was she just trying to get likes on her media feed? These are just some of the questions I think she needs to answer, and it's a warning to others who may be tempted to emulate her if she does get rewarded for this. Any money she makes should be confiscated to pay the costs for the search and the hospital stay. And perhaps the government needs to come down a little bit harder on people who do these things. And I keep thinking about this other guy, Bugaki, who took off, left his bike and wandered off into the wilderness. These people are stupid. Quite honestly, they're stupid. And we shouldn't have to put up with them, let alone celebrate them. I don't know what other people think, and maybe you think I'm a bit bloody hard on it, but I really don't care. I mean, you go out into the wilderness and you have to be prepared. These people, they come from over, and it's not just people from overseas, by the way. It's people who have no idea what they're doing out there. They think, oh, well, let's get out there and we'll make a bloody fortune. We'll get 1 million views on our social media. Well, sorry, doesn't work like that. Anyway, that's my say. I'm going to put this video up. It's a short one. You may never see me again. I don't know. I don't know what my plans are for the future. But anyway, thanks for watching for those of you who catch up on this one. And I'd be interested to hear what other people say in the comments section. So anyway, goodbye for now and good luck to you all. Can't find the button. I can now.